Department of Commerce with Computer Application in Dr.S.DHIVYA College of Arts and Science, Autonomous. In this lecture video, we are going to cover Indian economy under the topic is GATT and WTO. So GATT is nothing but it is an international trade between the countries. The trade usually the countries become developing countries or developed country. There must be a balance of payment between the export and the import. So we should be mainly concentrate on GATT and WTO. It should support or it should help the countries like India, developing countries like India, or developed countries like USA, China, Germany, Russia, whatever it may be. There must be a mutual understanding between the trade. There should no disputes between them. So based on that, we are going to have a difference between GATT and WTO. So first we will see the abbreviation for GATT. It is a general agreement. It is a general agreement of the tariff and trade. So the general agreement between the two countries, they have a general agreement for the tariff, how much the rate we can fix for the product and for the trade. So the WTO, we all know, it is the World Trade Organization. Actually, both are, if you ask the layman, both the GATT and the WTO are same. If they said yes, but even though they are similar, there have a few difference between them, right? So the year it was established, the GATT is established in the year 1948, and the World Trade Organization starts in the year 1955. Actually, this WTO has replaced the General Agreement Tariff and the Trade, that is GATT. Okay, so the purpose it was started the GATT is to strengthen the trade between the countries. So the purpose of the GATT is strengthening the business, strengthening the trade between the countries, between two countries. When we talk about WTO, the purpose of the World Trade Organization is not only the trade between the countries, but also the trade between the countries. What trade usually we have to do between the countries? We will usually export and import between the countries, right? The goods. So the product actually distributor or the product should be export and import, and also they are having the service also in the WTO. So when we talk about GATT, that is only the strengthen the trade only for the goods. But here they are having the strengthen for the goods and also the service and framework. So when we talk about GATT framework, that is no permanent structure. So this is the way we have to follow it like this. They are not having any permanent structure. No permanent structure for the framework. But in the WTO, there is a permanent structure. This is the way we have to move on to the export or import. This is the trade or the tariff we have to fix it for this country for the trade. So there is a permanent structure. The rules and regulations we have to follow here. And when we talk about disputes, any disputes arises between the countries, like while they are having a trade between the countries. Here in the GATT, if there is any dispute arises, they will move on to the next level of the judgment. If dispute arises, they will move on to the next settlement. That is next step of the next level of the judgment. But in the WTO, they will find out the solution within their members. There are 157 members in the WTO. So within their 157 members, they will discuss and they will give a solution for them. So here they will solve the problem with their member system. So these are the basic difference between GATT and WTO. So here when we conclude with the main purpose is to strengthen the trade, but when we move on to the WTO, it is a strengthen not only the trade but also they are giving the service also. Service from the one country to the other country also. And then if there is any dispute arises between the countries, here they are not able to console or they are not able to give the solution for within their members. But here they have a solution team, they will give the proper guidance. So this is the basic difference between the GATT and the WTO. When it will move on very smoothly, it will create a better payment, balance of payment, that is export and import will be move on very smoothly between the countries. It will give a high level of GDP and high level of development to the next level for the countries. Thank you.